I was in a game recently, and there was this unit with a massive amount of health. Nothing too unusual, it's 10x after all. But it got me thinking, how high can it really go? So let's do something fun and look at what is the highest possible health a unit can have in 10x shared civ bonus, and what synergies make it possible. You see, in this mod, bonuses are shared with your allies and 10 times stronger, so it might not be quite obvious who the winner will be. And it's kind of fun to see what combos will give the best results. Although you might have some guesses as who the top contenders are, but who knows, you might be surprised. So how will this work? The rules are simple, 10x is usually played in a 4v4 format, so we'll keep it like that. So up to 4 civilization on your team, no duplicate civ, and we'll ignore ships. Now, what are the civilization with HP bonuses? There's a total of 11 of them. They are listed here in 2 categories. One for static HP increase, and the other for percent increase effects. There's a reason for this, as the final HP is calculated by multiplying the percent increase effects to the base HP, and then adding whatever static bonus you have. Bloodline, for example, would fall in that latter category. You'll quickly notice from this that the ideal unit would be one with high base HP and a lot of percentage multiplier effects, which mean that to get the highest possible HP, you'll need a unit that benefits from a lot of civilizations. If we show an example, the Camel Archer here fits in 3 categories. It is a cavalry unit, but also a camel and a cavalry archer, meaning it will benefit from having Franks, Saracen, and Turk on its team. Also, of course, Berber, since it is their unique unit. Here's the math for the Elite Camel Archer, base HP of 105, multiplied by Saracen and Franks bonus, and finally, we add the Turk Castle Tech and Bloodline for a grand total of 1324 HP. Now that we know how the HP is calculated, we can test different units and civ combination to find the most healthy units in the game. To make this more interesting, why not do a top 8? Let's start. In 8th position, we have the Ufnais. That's probably the wrong pronunciation, but we all know what it is. This Bohemian unit, being both a siege and a gunpowder unit, makes it benefit from both Celts and Turks bonus, for a total of 3150 HP. That's a pretty good start to our ranking. Next up, we have the Siege Elephant. Of course, this unit benefits from Frank's cavalry bonus, but most importantly, it is considered a siege weapon, which means that the Celt bonus also affects it and bring its HP to 3320. Now, there is a debate whether this unit should benefit from Vietnamese Shattra's tech. It does not here, since Shattra's is supposed to affect Battle Elephant, and the Siege Elephant, well, it's more for sieging than battling. Feel free to disagree with me here. Now, really close in front, with only 60 HP above the previous position, we have the Imperial Camel Rider. This unit having a higher base HP than the Siege Elephant helps it edge out a win here. Being both a cavalry and a camel unit, it takes advantage of Frank's and Saracen's teammate. The next one, though, is something I'm sure no one would have guessed. It has fairly low base HP, but it benefits from some of the strongest bonuses, since it is a camel, a cavalry unit, as well as a siege weapon, and it is the Khitan's Mounted Trebuchet. With a total of 3938 HP, it takes the 5th place. Very unexpected and fun to see that it's not only the expected big boy unit that makes it into the ranking. You can start seeing a trend here. Celt's bonus being so strong means that unit considered siege weapon will place really high. The Organ Gun is no exception, being both a siege and a gunpowder unit. As well as having a decent base HP, it makes it to the top 4. In 3rd place, it is finally here, the unit with the highest base HP in the game and in this mod, and it is the War Elephant. It benefits from the Frank's cavalry bonus and the Vietnamese Shattra's, since it is a cousin of the Battle Elephant. I'm pretty sure everyone expected to see this unit pretty high up. It has such a massive base health that even without too many other bonuses, it can easily make it into the top 3. In second position, we have another elephant unit, but one that doubled down as a siege weapon. It is the Ballista Elephant. Being a unique unit really improved the unit base stats. This, coupled with Frank's and Kelt's bonus, really boosts this unit HP to a new height, to reach 8,270 HP. Finally, now, try to guess the amount of HP of the most LT unit in the game. The combo is surprisingly not the hardest one to pull off, and they synergize really well together. It is the Hussite Wagon. With over 15,000 health points, a staggering amount, almost double the previous position. I've never actually seen this combo in a real game, got pretty close with Bohemian and Turks or Bohemian Celts, but never all 3 of them together. With this amount of HP, there's not really much you can do, really. And this concludes our ranking of the most LT units in 10X. If you are curious, I'll leave various units' maximum HP on screen to give you an idea of where they stand. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.